Be gracious with your applause. Get up, give them a big round of applause, because this is the field for the 41st running of the Queensland Modified Sedan Title. So come down the main straightaway. Make sure you get up out of your seat. Bang your hands together. 24 of the very best modified sedans set to go around for the Queensland title. Past the big tower on the main straightaway, through turns 1 and 2. Get up out of your seat, bang your hands together. This is the 4-wide salute ahead of the Queensland Modified Sedan Title. No break formation. Get back into 2x2. 40 laps on the counter. Stacked, packed and racked to decide the Queensland champion for 2023-24. And the Queensland title is underway. Berkeley prevails around the outside of Matt Nelson. Goes straight back to the high side in 3 and 4 as Nelson sticks the bottom. Side by side for the lead through lap number 1. Nello on the bottom. Berkeley upstairs. Bemstead will settle in the 3rd position as Harm has a push wide and will open himself up to position number 4 as Raymond slides through. So Raymond straight up to P4 at the start. Harm 5th, McDonald 6th. That's Shane, the Queensland champion, back in 10th position. And Matt Nelson starting to streak away out the front here. Berkeley goes back to the bottom. Stead locks down there too as Aidan Raymond, the first car, up on the top side of the racetrack. Gets the career records, number 28, wound up upstairs. Harm rounds out your top 5 as we're 3 wide further back. And debris on the main straightaway. It's a tyre. And this is big news here because you need the bonnet to race and there's no bonnet pins. Well, the bonnet pins are in it, but they've broken all the pins off. So there's one bonnet pin still holding on. Bonnet stuck down well. There's still one bonnet pin holding it on. And they're very quickly to work. Laurie Storer, Brendan Bayfield, the Speedway Sedans Queensland officials here. And Barrow said, I just got smashed by the tyre that flicked up from the track. Set to get back on the way. The Queensland Modified Sedan title is green once again, and Nello kept him waiting. And a big push to the outside for Raymond. Oh, we're stuck up as Bemstead has damaged the right front corner and is out. Stead's got damage. Carlin's turned around. And there's debris everywhere on the racetrack. 3 down, 37 to run in the Queensland title. Berkeley goes straight to the top this time by, and Raymond slips underneath. Berkeley stays upstairs. This is the battle for second as Nelson slips away at the front. Raymond goes through to position number 2 now. Berkeley's going to try and make the top work. Harm with a big drive at the bottom. Plenty of left forward bite for number 55. Continuing on, Nelson, Raymond, 1 and 2. Berkeley upstairs as Harm's on the bottom. And there's dramas further back in the field as we go yellow again. Another of the infield tyres has been pulled out here. And we're going to go back green. The Queensland title back on the way at the moment. Nelson, Raymond, Harm, 1, 2 and 3 down the back straight away. One more time. Harm on the bottom, Shane McDonald on the bottom. And Berkeley trying to make the top work. He can't at the moment. Raymond doing it to some success through their head. Nelson, meanwhile, locked on the bottom and doing it all his own way out the front. Raymond gets the concrete that time down the main straightaway, trying to widen the racetrack out. As Harm pokes his nose through the bottom. And Raymond may drop back to third position here now. Nelson still the leader as they roll by one more time with 10 down, 30 to run. Raymond and Berkeley trying to make themselves a racetrack on the top side. Harm now runs the bottom. He levels up with Aiden Raymond for second. Harm inches ahead, Raymond fighting back. That's second and third on the racetrack. Shane McDonald fourth. Berkeley gets the cushion hard that time by. Raymond upstairs looks tight on the top. Shane McDonald goes through to third. Raymond fighting back now. They're going to catch the back of the field and have to slice them nice through traffic. Harm starting to close in. Right on the back run with the leader, but we go yellow. Yellow once again. For another tyre on the racetrack. And that Matt Nelson brings us back in, past the cone, single file, at a slow pace and gets us back in the way. And straight away the front five cars go straight to the bottom eight, and Raymond's got problems and retires out of the race. And that has bottlenecked the field behind him. Berkeley goes upstairs. He's in fourth position. Mark Raymond fighting back, and Aiden Raymond is done in the Queensland title for another year. So the front three cars all locked on the bottom. Mark Raymond very free on the low side of the racetrack. He sits in fifth, trying to poke his way through, and Brett Barron in the concrete on the back straightaway in a big, big way. Lights are out, we're back and away. The Queensland title is back green. Berkeley goes straight upstairs, opens the door for Mark Raymond a little bit. And that's for fourth and fifth on the racetrack. Front three cars, line astern on the bottom. McDonald, Mark Raymond, 3 and 4. Brett Baxter in fifth position. Berkeley back to sixth. Another tyre on the racetrack. And that'll rule us of any battle in lap traffic. Nelson, your leader, brings us back to green, and the green lights come back on once again. Harm sits on the low side. And Shane McDonald, a much stronger start that time by. All bottling up further back in the field as now Nathan McDonald drives upstairs. Here's Harm poking the nose to the inside of Matt Nelson. Harmy's come alive all of a sudden. Lap starting to trickle down here. And Josh Harm gets right to the inside of Matt Nelson. And Matt Nelson gets shuffled wide. This will be a big decision incoming. Josh Harm through the lead. The boy from Wandai goes to the front of the Queensland title. Nelson tries to go with him as Max Clark up to fifth position now for the B main. Can't quite do it at the moment as Dylan Barra goes through to the inside of him. But Harm all of a sudden falls back into the clutches. Comes past the strike with 5 to run. Nelson starting to close here. Harm with a little bubble. Harm's got problems. And Matt Nelson goes back to the lead. Josh Harm has got problems and is out of the Queensland title. With 5 laps left to run, Harmy retires to the infield and Matt Nelson back in the lead. The right rear is all locked up and broken Something's fouled in the right rear corner of Josh Harm's car, but there's 3 to run for Matt Nelson, and Shane McDonald's closing in. Nathan McDonald's cooked the current Queensland number 1. He's going to get turned around. And we'll go yellow, yellow, yellow. 3 to run in the Queensland title. Nelson down the back straightaway one more time. Goes to the low side. Aiden Raymond making up big progress on the top, but he's a lap down. And Nelson with 2 to go. Oh, gets a hip and shoulder from Shane McDonald. Shane McDonald and Matt Nelson side by side for the lead. Nelson back around the outside. Shaney Mack put the panel to him. Tried to move him as the white flag comes out. 1 to run. Nelson, McDonald backs to 1, 2 and 3. A big run down the back straightaway. Into 3 and 4 for the final time. And the current Victorian champion will become the Queensland champion. Matt Nelson wins it. Shane McDonald home in second, Baxter third. He does a lot of trips up to Queensland. He said this one was a tricky one, but going home with a Queensland 1 on the door will certainly make it better. As he comes down the back straightaway, put your hands together. He'll chuck some hoops on the back straightaway, and why not celebrate? And a heck of an expression session to celebrate. He's going to nose it into the bar. And if you're up at the bar, bang your hands together because Nello might be having a party tonight.